Hi guys, and welcome to DOTV News, DiveOnlineTV's monthly diving news update program. If you want to stay up to date on what's happening in the diving industry and the diving world, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also sign up for our monthly newsletter at DiveOnlineTV. Premium diving leisure clothing and equipment manufacturer Fourth Element has launched its new Thermocline. Perfect for all surface water sports as well as warm water scuba, this is a revolutionary thermal protection system. It's lightweight, neutrally buoyant, machine washable, breathable and is hypoallergenic. Now this new system provides an alternative solution for many people who suffer with neoprene allergies. It works either by replacing the traditional wetsuit entirely or by acting as a barrier, reducing contact between the skin and the wetsuit itself. Its outer layer contains 78% recycled nylon, which comes from the ghost fishing nets and other post-consumer waste. This process is not something that Fourth Element is new to, having launched their Ocean Positive range of swimwear back in 2015, with products made from recycled fishing nets removed from the oceans by divers. These ghost nets continue to fish when discarded by fishermen. The environmental message that Fourth Element and their Ocean Positive range transmit is definitely one that should be echoed by all marine users, in the bid to reduce the plastics in our oceans and in our seas. Fourth Element has also just opened a new regional business space on a global platform, this time in China. Director Jim Standing flew out to open the store, receiving blessings and celebrations in the process. We wish Fourth Element every success in their new venture. Moving on now, and this time back to a more local level, with news from one of the South's largest diving and water sports retailers, Andark. They have had a change at the top with the appointment of their new chief diving instructor, Alex Hayward. Alex is no stranger to DiveOnlineTV, having previously presented various shows throughout 2015 and 2016. Sticking with Andark for the moment, have you ever wanted to become a diving professional? Well, Andark, in association with Suunto, have opened their doors once again for applications to their Dive Master Scholarship Program, now in its fourth year. Andark uses an internship approach to give the scholars the best experience of the dive industry while earning their PADI Dive Master certification. Sponsored by both PADI and Suunto in previous years, the scholars have had access to all of their required materials and equipment free of charge, with high quality diver training provided by Andark. Suunto will once again be providing state-of-the-art dive computers for the scholars for the duration of their course, which will be theirs to keep upon successful completion. So if you want to become a diving professional, then why not visit the link on the screen or www.andark.co.uk. The closing date for application is the 28th of February, so do get your fins on. On to health news now, and the NHS have announced a review of diving chambers within Great Britain. They have begun a 30-day public consultation for reducing the amount of hyperbaric diving chambers down from 10 to 8 across the UK. This could have serious implications for all those affected suffering decompression illness and requiring immediate and life-saving treatment. It is estimated that over 300 divers a year are affected by decompression-related conditions. The closing date for the public consultation is the 16th of March. To have your say, visit the link on the screen or visit DiveOnline.tv and click on the link for the NHS public consultation. SCUBADiver magazine, now in its second year, has decided to kickstart 2018 with some new sections dedicated to young divers. Having already outlined their intention to give free subscriptions to anyone under the age of 19, they are now launching the next generation, a section of the magazine dedicated entirely to keen kids and talented teens. I spoke with SCUBADiver magazine editor-in-chief Mark Evans earlier this week, and he said, "We want to showcase newly qualified youngsters who have taken their first steps into diving, those who have ventured further up the continued education ladder or completed a speciality course. If you're under 18 and have done anything diving related that you think deserves to be recognised, then email nextgen@scubadivermag.com. The link's on the screen with details of your next generation divers. technology now, and news that an underwater sports remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, will begin mass production in May 2018. The FiFISH P3 is equipped with an Ambarella chipset, a 1-inch Sony CMOS sensor and a 162-degree field of vision ultra-wide-angle lens. FiFISH P3 can capture 4K HD footage and 20 megapixel photos underwater. In addition, the 4000 lumens LED lights with 8 adjustable levels of brightness ensure that you can capture more detail with higher performance in dark environments. The FiFISH P3 delivers true colour imaging with stability and reliability even in poor ocean conditions. Equipped with the FiFISH app, the FiFISH P3 allows users to watch the epic moments in real time. It can also beautify videos or pictures as you wish. With the click of a button, the FiFISH app allows you to instantly share stunning underwater moments to all social media platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and WeChat. Now for some hot off the press breaking news. Viewers may recall that Hewish Outdoors recently took over the Oceanic and Hollis brands in 2017. Both brands have continued to gain momentum around the world, and today they announced the resurgence of these two industry-leading brands in the UK and Ireland. Sales inquiries for Oceanic and Hollis will be managed by Justin Hanning, UK Sales Manager for the existing Hewish brands, which are Atomic Aquatics, Bear, Stalsack and Ziegel. Beginning May the 1st, 2018, support will start for all UK and Ireland dealers, with sales and servicing availability coming from their distribution warehouse in Germany. For more details, contact Justin Hanning on the link below or visit DiveOnlineTV and click the link. And finally, what happens when you take an Army SeaKing helicopter, strip it of its vital organs and take it to a freshwater quarry in Somerset? Well, Vobster Quay has done exactly that. Take a look at our latest film. When we think of Army helicopters, we tend to think of soldiers being shipped about on the battlefields in the theatre of war, or the transportation of aid to famine-stricken countries. But we don't think about what happens to these mechanical beasts once their time is done. The forward-thinking boys and girls of Vobster Quay Diving, based in the rolling Mendits of Somerset, have come up with a simple and recyclable idea of taking the stripped carcass of an ex-military Westlands WS-61 SeaKing and using it as a scuba diving attraction at their diving quarry situated in Upper Vobster. Once the helicopter was depolluted and stripped of pretty much all its workings, it was elegantly transported from Gosport in Hampshire to its new home in Somerset by the team at AJ Haulage. On arrival, there were initial concerns that the load may not be able to traverse the route down the drive due to the gradient. However, it managed to scrape down in the final few metres. The teams from 2-2 and 2-6 Royal Engineer Regiments then took to the prepping stage with gusto. By ensuring that the lifting points had been prepped, secured and checked, then more inspection of the internals for any other removable items that had been missed. Vobster Quay manager Tim Clements, however, seemed a little confused as he thought he was making an airfix kit.
I have here the instructions. It says here, remove all parts from packaging and insert rotor A into engine B.
It was then time to lift the beast into its final resting place, overseen by Riley's cranes, into its 24 metres of water at the bottom of the quarry. It took just 25 minutes for the Royal Engineer dive teams to receive the machine into the water, inflate the airbags and float the helicopter out to the marker buoy allocated for it. The Westland WS-61 was first made under British licence for the American designed Sikorsky S-61 in 1969, making it 48 years old. Some 344 machines were built and then finally stopped production in 1995. In British service, the Westland SeaKing has provided a wide range of services in both the Royal Navy and the Royal Air Force, as well as wartime roles in the Falklands War, the Gulf War, the Balkans conflict, the Iraq War and the Afghanistan War. The SeaKing is perhaps most well known in its capacity as a Royal Navy search and rescue helicopter with its distinctive red and grey livery, as well as the RAF Search and Rescue Force with its yellow livery that the public are most familiar with. This unit will now provide recreational scuba divers and free divers an underwater vista to behold. Do you have a story that you would like covered on Dive Online TV News? If you do, please email us on info@diveonline.tv or tweet us on @DiveOnlineTV with the hashtag DOTVmail. That's all for this edition of DOTV News Update. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time with another. Remember, whatever you're doing, stay safe.